Our wedding day, there is like buying the bride, which normally happens either if you have a brother, he will be the one to sell you. If you have a sister, she'll be the one to sell you. But in my case, because my brother is not alive, God rest his soul, my friends were the ones who were selling me. So this money does not come back to me. The money goes to whoever is selling you. Yes. Zdravo!
Hi guys!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Angela.
I'm Milos.
And we are the church family. So, as usual, would like to say first of all, thank you so much for logging in.
Thank you guys.
Yes, for always checking out our page. We've been receiving a lot of comments, comments also on Instagram. So thank you so much guys for the love. If you haven't checked out our Instagram, please do so at the handle that I'm gonna connect right there. Also, we have our TikTok where we have
TikTok,
all the
guys. TikTok is on fire, guys.
Where we have all the Serbian funny videos. So if you haven't checked that out, please do so. If you're new, do not forget to subscribe. We have new videos every Friday, and probably in the coming month, maybe we're gonna have 2 videos. We're not very sure, but we will confirm that to you.
Could be,
Yes, according to the schedule and how COVID decides. All right, so baby, today we have a topic about something from your home country.
Yes, guys, we just chose the steps of making wedding in Serbia, actually, I would say.
Yeah, so basically these are some of they were surprising to me. So we decided to just call them surprising facts about a Serbian planning or having a Serbian wedding. As you all know, our first wedding was in Serbia, and probably the next one is going to be in Kenya after everything has come down a little bit.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will get to share that with you also, as we did on our Serbian video. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. All right, so why don't we get right into it?
Yeah, we just wrote couple of actually things what usually happening in Serbian wedding, how it's going, and all organization, these things. We want just to show you close things, how it actually goes, everything.
Yes. Actually, why we decided to do this video is because we do have, I'm so happy to mention that I have a couple of friends that have actually found themselves some good Serbian guys, and they've been asking me questions from time to time about things that they can do for their Serbian wedding, what they need to know. Now, fortunately or unfortunately for me, before our wedding, I would like to say that I was on the internet looking for all these things, and I couldn't really find a video that was like detailed with all these things. Like I could find videos with the wedding, but you know, not specific points. So I was like a 80-20, you know, waiting to see these things, although Milos had actually prepared me for this. So here is the video for all of you who have no idea what actually happens in a Serbian wedding. So the first thing that was super surprising for me was something about godfathers. Now, Milos has a godfather.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us what a godfather for you does the way? How important is he for the wedding?
Yeah, guys, the godfather is, I don't know, it's the most important person actually in the wedding and even tomorrow in your life. You know, we have so much respect for the godfather, and this person must be a very special person in your life. Like your godfather is actually your best man, actually, how we call it. On English is the best man. Yeah. So
what do they do? Like they're like just your best man. They have to be, but they have a position. I realized during our wedding that there was a part. Now Milos was ready and he came down. We didn't get to put all these parts in our wedding video, so we're just gonna spec them out. He came downstairs because I was in the house, and they had like a small party
Small
downstairs,
function,
you know,
yes.
they're like drinking and eating and dancing
Yes.
and dancing and dancing. Then after that, he went to pick his godfather, who
Home, yes.
was his
Yes, yes.
what do they call, groom?
Yeah?
Your main man, yes.
Yeah, best man, yeah.
Best man, yes.
Yes,
So
yes.
he went to pick Bane, our friend, who is his godfather.
Yeah.
And what happens when you go to pick them?
Yeah, actually, you go for your godfather home, then the same things is happening in his home. It's a, you know, it's a small function also, and it's a big respect actually. You know, you go in his house, then again you go with the music, with the live band, then you go there, then they sing some special songs also. Yeah, she knows.
I love the sound.
Yeah.
So godfathers actually are called kume.
Yes,
right?
kum,
Yes. Kum or kume?
Kum is a godfather.
Kum
Yes.
is a godfather.
Yes.
So you need to know about this, that there will be a ceremony where the guy will go to the kum and they will drink there and party and enjoy. And this is on the main day of the wedding. So
yes.
you will be there as the bride waiting.
From this situation, you can guys see actually how much is important a godfather, you know, in your wedding. You go for him, then after that, when you finish in his house, then we're coming together to pick up the bride. So we're going to the next thing, what you want to tell us now?
All right, so the next surprising fact, I've actually written them in order. So this is actually what exactly happened in our wedding and in another wedding that I did attend.
Yes.
However, whatever we're going to say here does not mean in all Serbian wedding this is the follow that they're gonna follow. So bear with us.
I would just like to add one more thing, guys. You can also see how much important is a godfather. He's sitting also for our table close to us. So on the bride table where we are sitting in the function in the wedding room, he's sitting for our table also with us. So that show you guys generally how much is important this person to you.
All right. So the second one will be buying the bride. When the groom and the groom side they all come to pick the bride, and when they come to pick the bride, there is, I would say they're buying the bride, but it's not dowry. In Africa we pay dowry, but actually in our case, for example, Michele paid my dowry a while before, but on our wedding day there is like buying the bride, which normally happens either if you have a brother, he will be the one to sell you. If you have a sister, she'll be the one to sell you. But in my case, because my brother is not alive, God rest his soul, my friends were the ones who were selling me. So this money does not come back to me. The money goes to whoever is selling you. Yes. So this is not like they're not gonna ask for $1 million, or it's something that I think it used to be a tradition before, a very strong tradition, but now people do it, you know, like just to honor and to just make fun, you know. So there will be like the part where we did not put this on our video because it's way too long. There will be a place where the bride is bought, and I think it's the kum and your other friends who are there, and you will be in the back.
Yes,
so
I'm
they
in
have
the back,
to,
so they're the one who is actually negotiate for the bride.
So they have to agree on a price.
They have to agree, then the person who is selling you, she or he will give the green light. Then we are coming for you.
I have to say that this is very different from my culture, because my culture, the groom will only wait for me in the church. He will not see me at all. Now, however, if we're doing this after they sell me or they agree on how much money they're gonna take, and it's given and they've agreed, they all come inside, and the groom actually gets to see the bride in the house before they go to the church.
Yes.
So that's what happens. Okay. All right. The third thing that was the third fact actually was so technically the groom picks the fiance from home, and they proceed together in the same car, which I've just mentioned that in African tradition or in my culture, he would be waiting for me in church. Then I would leave here with my bridesmaid and my mother and my parents, and we would go to meet in the church. However, in Serbian, the groom actually sees the bride once they come into the house after buying the bride. So what's the fourth fact about Serbian wedding? Now, when you get to the church, most Serbians are Orthodox. I am Catholic. So we have our rings put on this hand. However, in Serbian tradition, they put them on the left hand. So we had a problem because I had my ring fit for this hand. However, it couldn't fit this hand. So during the wedding, we were trying to force this one to go inside here. So remember that, guys. Is it an Orthodox thing?
Yes.
I think, yeah?
Yes.
It's an Orthodox way to they actually put their rings on the right hand. We put our ring on the left. Serbians, they put on the right. So
it's not, it's up to you. It's up to you how.
But actually,
choose.
The priest actually allowed me to have my ring on this side. However, before he blessed and tied, the ring has to stay on your right hand. Then you can transfer it later.
Yeah.
So before you buy that ring, make sure it can fit both hands. All right. So apart from this, I'm just mentioning these points on order of how events they happen.
Yes.
So after church, we come back.
You come back
here.
Yes.
And we have two things.
Major things with the bride also come back.
Two major things that happen where you stay.
Yes.
So would you like to tell us the first thing, which is about putting or throw? No. There is the throwing of sweets or coins.
You have like a basket full of sweets. And
I'm gonna attach a picture somewhere here with how it looks.
There's a wheat. There's all for the health and for the luck and all these things. So you throw behind your back until become empty, the basket.
Yes. So I am the bride gets to do this. So the groom will hold the basket and the bride just needs to take and needs to throw from behind. I'll also attach a picture right here of me doing that. So this is to symbolize what?
Yes, this is like for the health, for like for
blessings. Or
something. It's like all the blessings.
All right.
Then you have also carrying a baby 3 times.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
I'm sure you have seen that picture. If not, I will also attach it here.
It's also for the luck and everything. And the last thing, you empty basket.
Yes. So the basket that I'm actually taking
your
from
back.
Yes,
it must stay on the top of the house or
of the roof.
Roof. Anywhere. We was having the place actually in the building, one roof. So you was going and it must stay on the roof. It means that the bride gonna stay in the house. Actually, this is a believing and this is tradition.
Guys, you have no idea. I was like, so what if it falls down?
So she scored from the first time, guys. She just
so technically you can throw. Actually, they say that you can throw however you want. You can throw it from the front, or you can throw it behind. So I will attach a small picture of me holding it and
was
trying
so funny,
to figure because the roof, how the roof is high and you're like, oh my god, I need to throw this there and it needs to stay there. So that was really interesting.
So funny,
So these are 3. We mentioned 3 things all at once, which is really nice. So there is the throwing of the sweets and the coin and the wheat. And then there is also lifting the baby and throwing. However, I think we've forgotten one more thing that we do in the church. The godfather throws some money or something like that.
So when we finish the wedding in the church, before us, the godfather and his wife also, they going in front of us, and he have like a small coins, full hand of small coins. Then when he goes outside, someone say on Serbian, "Kume izgledati kesa." It means godfather.
How do they say? Kume?
Kume izgledati kesa.
Kume is goreti.
Yeah, like your bag is big, then he throw the money and all the coins like fall down
around,
and the sound and this is for the luck, for everything. Then
is there anybody collecting this money or not?
Yes, people are collecting the children and all the people who actually won. This is for luck. After that they keep the coins with themselves. This is the luck. You know?
All right. Then there is another very interesting one that I realized. Now, I've noticed that online they say that there is always like an elder uncle who's always carrying a bottle of rakia. Rakia is the traditional Serbian drink, which is super strong, guys. And on our wedding, my brother-in-law, who's Milo's cousin, so I call him brother-in-law for lack of a better word.
Yes.
And he was the one who was making sure everybody is drunk. So would you like to tell us what exactly is like an uncle? What is the intention?
Actually, there is also special tradition bottle.
Yes,
you know,
we're gonna attach
the
it
name
right
is
here.
Buklia, you know, for the bottle. Then
Buklia.
he is like in charge to make everyone fun, to everyone drink and be fun and make laugh and singing and everything. He's also like one of the main person for the wedding because he is the one.
So he technically just walks around, you know, and if he sees you're not drinking, he'll be there with you with the bottle and give you and
you cannot say no to him, you know.
And for the first time in my whole life, I saw my father drink. So he did a good job.
Yes, big high for them and mom. Yes.
All right, so we are, I think, almost done.
Yeah.
Now, there is also the mandatory color dance, which is always danced in the
it's
reception.
Traditional dance.
Yes, it's a traditional dance.
Even
which
I
is
don't know how to play color,
but it's like it's like.
I must play.
Can you guys imagine that Milos actually does not know how to dance color?
I know penguin color, So
this color dance is not so easy. But I felt like it's a lot of exercise because you're jumping.
You need to be so fit.
It's really nice. For the first time, I didn't get it right, but after a while, I did get it right. So I don't think I have any clips when I'm dancing color. So that's it. All right. Then I think the last one that was really stood out for me is that when you are getting married to a Serbian, they carry flags. Yeah.
Yes.
So technically, there will be a Serbian flag.
Yes, Serbian flag. Yeah.
But if it's an interracial wedding, in this case for our wedding, we had two flags, a Kenyan flag and a Serbian flag. So we have two brother-in-laws or whoever the groom decides, and they will be carrying these two flags everywhere you go. From the moment the groom walks in, they're carrying the flags. If they're going in the city, the flags are still flying.
First car actually, first car is the car with the flag.
Yes,
then
I
the
think we're
second
going to
car
attach that here.
And the second car is a groom and bride.
Yes, so there is one car with two guys sitting outside with two flags. That is if it's an interracial. If it's two Serbians, they will only be like a Serbian flag. But I've also seen Serbian.
And there is one very interesting story, guys, about the flag. When we mention the guy who is carrying the flag, until we finish the wedding in the church, until we finish the function, if someone stole his flag, until we come into the wedding room actually. When we finish the wedding in the church, after that we go for the city wedding and we have the function in the wedding room. So until then, if someone stole him the flag, the person who stole have full right to ask him for any amount of the money. So this is also tradition for the flag. So if someone stole him the flag, he must to watch always the flag where it is. He cannot leave anywhere the flag. The flag must be with him always.
If you're a flag bearer, you must carry the flag all the way until the wedding is done.
Yes, until the wedding is done.
So do they get a souvenir, for example, can he take the flag with him back home?
Yes, mostly the flag. Yes.
Well, guys, I wrote a couple of facts, but mostly I just wanted to concentrate on 10 of these facts. So I hope this is going to be helpful a little bit. And however, please do not misquote us that every Serbian wedding will have these things. There is a lot of tradition that we didn't actually encounter on our wedding. So if you actually have gone through another Serbian wedding and there is more, please share with us so that it's good to always have information, because I know probably somebody is going to ask and probably somebody will be like, but Angela did not say this is going to happen, so why is it happening? So
I would like also to say that in Serbia, actually every city or every village have some more or less tradition way how they're gonna celebrate. You can also see, like you mentioned now, in some places there is a people who shoot from the gun, you know, to shoot the apple. Apple was on the tree, and then they shoot until he shoot the apple. He cannot take the bite. This is one of difference, you know.
Yeah,
like,
which is an interesting tradition, you
yes,
know.
Yes.
Yeah. So well, we really do hope that you guys that have enjoyed this video as much as we have enjoyed sharing it with you, and I hope it has you know,
if you help someone, we
hope that. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, okay? Also comment if we have left something out. Let us know on the comment section. If you would like to see more of videos, please also do not stop texting us and DMing us on our Instagram.
Yes, guys,
we really appreciate that. Don't forget also to share our videos and also subscribe. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and until that next time,
thank you guys, see you.
Ciao.
Bye.